am here. I am on live throughout all of these trials and tribulations and tech support and all of these things. I'm here. I'm here. Hey, Derek. Welcome to the live. We're talking cartoons, of course. But also, I've been watching Squid Game, so that's something else. Kind of want to talk about because it's crazy. Squid Game's crazy, but I really wish they would have came out with the sequel or the part 2 back when it was like hot. Now it's like a little stale. But yeah, I am on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. It's giving tech whiz. It's giving wow. Somebody call the people. Somebody call the people because it's giving tech whiz. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know what? I was watching SpongeBob, of course. I did the Tattletale Strangler episode, and hold on, YouTube. Let me talk to my people. I was watching SpongeBob, and I was watching the Tattletale Strangler episode because that's my favorite episode, and I feel like that's why I did the video, and I feel like that one was really, really easy, right? Like, everybody knows the Tattletale Strangler episode, but then nobody really knows it when I talk about it. Like, when I'm like, oh, the cleats are stuck in your cornea, nobody ever knows what I'm talking about. They're like, which SpongeBob episode is that? What do you mean, which SpongeBob episode is that? But and people know Flats. You know Flats, but not the Tattletale Strangler? Crazy work. How does that work? Because to me, that's the best episode. Because why is he saying that your cleats are stuck in my corneas? That's hilarious. Y'all don't find that funny? And a matter of fact, I changed my profile picture. Did y'all even notice that? Oh wait, hey Leonta. Oh wait, Leroy. Oh yes, everybody's joining. You were a Cartoon Network kid, for real? Ah, nice. Okay, why? Why Cartoon Network? Did Nickelodeon not tickle your fancy? Was SpongeBob not doing it for you? Like, why? Give me the why, Leroy. We need to know these things. Cause for me, I feel like I was always watching SpongeBob, and that's why I'm telling y'all the Tattletale Strangler episode is underrated. It's underrated. I'm surprised and shocked it doesn't get the iconic stardom that it deserves. Can y'all see me on here knitting? Let me make sure. I'm on YouTube Live again. That's how you know it's giving tech whiz. IT, went to school for engineering. Okay. Forrest said, what about Boomerang? What about it? Was that your thing? We can add it to the list. We can add it to the little ABCD, the answer choices. Are we going Boomerang? Why Boomerang? Why are we talking Boomerang? Let me know. Leroy said, my parents told me to stop watching SpongeBob because of Sandy. I was falling for her hard as a kid. Oh my goodness, Leroy, calm down. Calm down, wait a minute, sit down, calm down, wait a minute. Not Miss Cheeks. Not you want the cheeks. Miss Cheeks. Leroy, and see, maybe you shouldn't have been watching SpongeBob. Maybe you shouldn't have been watching it. That's funny. But Cartoon Network was iconic too. It had its good shows. I wanted to okay, enough. Calm down. This ain't that kind of live. FaZe and Jammer said, did you K-pop Demon Hunter yet? No, FaZe, we need to watch it. We need to watch it on our Cartoon Live. Because knowing me, one, y'all should know by now, I'm late. I'm late to everything, y'all. I'm late. I'm so late. Listen, I don't even want to talk about it. That's just how late I am. Two, I feel like I just have to watch it with y'all. I get more enjoyment out of it if we like do the anime or like cartoon watch. And because somebody's wanted me to watch a SpongeBob episode from season 5, and y'all know I haven't really seen season 5 like that. So we should do that. We need to do that Monday. I feel like Monday, that's the live schedule. And y'all need to hold me to this. Monday is the live schedule to where we need to do a cartoon watch this Monday. It's, the upcoming Monday. We need to do a cartoon watch, and we just gonna pick whoever's in the chat that night. We're gonna pick something, and majority rules. We're gonna figure it out, okay? Tap that screen if you are in here so we can push this out to more people. Let's get to 100 likes. What are we doing? We are knitting and chatting cartoons. Yes. Phase and yes, can't wait for the reactions. Yes, Monday. I've officially decided Monday. We're gonna do it Monday. So wait, let me get y'all the date. 14th. July 14th. Be here tonight, okay? And we're gonna do a cartoon watch. Whoever's in the chat, we're just gonna, figure it out. Tap that screen so we can push this out to more people. Let's get to 1K likes. Yes, y'all did 100 already. Iconic. I knew you would. Mr. X said, yes, cartoon watching. Yes, I'm saying. And I know, we all want to watch different things, but just the reaction in general, like us watching, I feel like it's just a nostalgia, comfort, throwback, right? Like we would be watching it together. We could watch Billy and Mandy, Teen Titans, Gravity Falls, the K-pop Hunters. Mind you, let me say this. I only have Netflix and Hulu and Prime to watch SpongeBob. So we gotta pick something that I can watch, huh? Yeah. Big Burrito said, how about 200 likes? Ooh! And Big Burrito, okay. And that's why we locked in. We are locked in just like that, Big Burrito. Yes. I love that. Let's get to 400. Can we do 400? That's how TikTok gonna know to push it out. TikTok gonna push us out. You know what I mean? Leroy said the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy fire. I'm saying that's one I'm actually excited. Like if we pick that one, come Monday, and everybody's like Billy and Mandy. Yes, because Mandy was my girl. Mind you, I did some research on I don't know what I was doing, but I looked it up. And it was like a fun fact. The creator of Billy and Mandy had Asperger's or something, and Mandy was autistic or something like that. And I never now Billy we might have suspected some things. And I don't even think it was a spectrum thing. He just needed some help. But Mandy, I was like, interesting. I guess. But then, y'all know, Phazin, K-pop is Netflix exclusive. Okay, bet. See, we can lock in. You need to make sure you're here, Phazin. We need to be locked in on Monday. So we can put everything in the chat, all the options in the chat, and then pick a cartoon to watch. That's what we need to do, okay? Because that'd be fun. I know you've been steady talking about this K-pop Hunter, so I'm excited. I need to know what is it all about. Because I did see the buzz when you put it in initially, and I looked it up. I did see, people love that show. It gave me y'all seen Arcane? The graphics of Arcane. It reminded me of that. Y'all know what I'm talking about with Arcane. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Mind you, I haven't seen Arcane. Y'all probably like, what have you seen? Because this is getting a little spooky. Mr. X said, I met the voice actor for Billy at a convention. He was funny. I see. And I loved Billy. And remember what I said in the live when I said it's hard to pull off dumb characters. I think Billy, they did that. Execution, amazing. Okay? They did that. Because Billy was actually funny. As stupid as he was, Billy was hilarious. Okay, chat, can y'all see me on YouTube knitting this, whatever this is? It's probably going to be another scarf. TikTok, I finished, y'all, because y'all were with me when I was knitting it. I finished this belt scarf thingy, so that's done. I need to figure out who I'm going to give that to. I just be knitting stuff and giving it away, honestly. I'll just knit it and give it away because I probably don't need it. Okay, let me read the chat. Let me catch up. Pinstripe said, Invader Zim and Courage a Cowardly Dog are peak. Remember to tap that screen. We need to get 1K likes so we can push this out on TikTok. Okay, Invader Zim. Would y'all want to rewatch Invader Zim? Unpopular opinion. I'm sorry. I wasn't into Invader Zim like that. It just didn't hit. It didn't hit for me. But I wouldn't be opposed to rewatching it. I'm not saying, where's my piece of paper? Y'all know I need my piece of paper. Hold on. Invader Zim to me was like a seashell. I'm not gonna lie. What y'all think? I feel like Invader Zim, it was cool, but I think it tapped into more the 90s, early 90s folks. And I don't know, I think my sisters really loved Invader Zim, but I think it was a little bit before my time with Invader Zim. I did like, what is his name? Gurr? The sidekick, the stupid sidekick. Another example of a good, stupid character done right. I liked him a lot. Gurr, right? His name was Gurr. Am I tripping? Yeah. I think it was Gar. But yeah, in Invader Zim, I wouldn't be opposed to rewatching that. If y'all wanted to rewatch that on Monday, we could definitely do that. But oh, fun fact, when Invader Zim originally came out, I wasn't into it. But remember it got cut off and then it came back? Am I telling on myself with how old I am? Am I telling on myself? Remember when it got cut off and then it came back? Like, revamped it? That's when I got into it. That's when I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. This was kind of, okay. That's when I kind of got into Invader Zim. But before that, Mr. X said, I think Invader Zim came out in the early 2000s. I thought it was the 90s. It wasn't the early 2000s. It might have been. See, maybe it just had that 90s feel. Maybe that's why I didn't like it. I don't know. But, it could be. It could be. Let's check. Because I know when we don't know something, we need to check. Okay, let's see. Original air date for Invader Zim. I can't even type, y'all. What's happening? And I'm going to scroll back in the chat back up to read the other comments. Let me see. Original air date. Let's see. 2001. Mr. X, you be on it. Mr. X. And one thing about Mr. X, he know his stuff. And for that, we say iconic. We do. What do they say? What do the kids say? W in the chat. W in the chat for Mr. X. Retro Mercury said it was the late 2000s, I think. See, we all remember wrong. That's that, what's that called? When you remember something like Fruit of the Loom or something like that, the Fruit Loops, and it was wrong. The Mandela effect. See? Okay? That's what that was. We all, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know it came out March 30th, 2001, Invader Zim original air date. But I think the reboot came out later 2000s. Let me scroll back up. Tristan said anything with SpongeBob is the winner. Okay, Tristan, are you responding to, so you're going Team Nickelodeon? Cartoon Network, they can't even fight back? Like, there's no, is it no contest, Tristan? Like, is it, they just, they don't have a fight? Like, what's going on? They don't have a standing chance? Tell me, Tristan, why? Why Nickelodeon? Is it only because SpongeBob? Because if so, I understand. I completely understand. Leroy said, "Go Movies. Use Go Movies for free." I'm a good girl. I haven't been on those websites in years since I was watching anime when I was little. I'm scared. I used to be on like 1, 2, 3 movies and stuff back when I was younger. I'd be watching all the stuff on there, but now I'd be scared. I'd be like, they gonna come. I don't know, y'all. Tap that like button, tap the screen so we can push this out to more people. Let's get to 1K, y'all. Let's get to 1K likes. Miles said Angry Beavers was awesome, but Cartoon Network rules the weekends. Wait, Angry Beavers. We talked about this before. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. Major throwback. That reminds me of PB and Otter. PBJ and Otter. PJ. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Them raggedy otters. That's the otters, that's the one, okay? Leroy said Mandy was built solid too. Leroy, you need to go. Leroy, I gotta block you. You're getting a little too crazy. Zay said Jimmy Neutron is and always will be better than Fairly Odd Parents. Zay! Wait a minute. Let's calm down, sit down, wait a minute. Calm down, sit down, wait a minute, hold on. Calm down, sit down. Well, because I feel like anytime Jimmy Timmy came out, the crossover, I was only watching it for Fairly Odd Parents. You done started something, Zay. You done started something. Because wait a minute, why? I need to know why. Because I feel like for me, Timmy, before Poof, didn't like when they put that thing in there, and the dog. Keep that stuff away. I don't like doing too much. But before they introduced those characters, Fairly Odd Parents to me had the like specials. Remember the like, hey Flappy Bob, can't you see what they've done? They made it a fun, and clearly they were the one. Come on. And you gonna say, wait a minute, what do y'all think? Because you done started something, Zay. Remember to tap that screen. Let's get this out to more people. Let's get to 1K likes, y'all. Quan said, I agree. The sound effects in Fairly Odd Parents were annoying to me. Oh my gosh. Yo. What? Wait, okay, let me think of the sound effects. Okay, the wand moving, the fairies popping up. Okay, I can see it. But see, okay, unpopular opinion. I think Jimmy Neutron. What if I whisper it? Y'all gonna get mad at me? I think Jimmy Neutron. I think a lot of boys like Jimmy Neutron, and I think a lot of girls lean more towards Fairly Odd Parents. What do y'all think? Tap that screen. Let's get to 1K likes. We can do this. We're gonna be iconic tonight. Retro Mercury said the big three of the 2010s is all Cartoon Network shows. Wait a minute, we need to talk about that. That's another can opener. My sister liked Jimmy. Oh, okay. Retro, he said, girl, be quiet. Retro, it's like that. Dang. I thought I was on to something next level. Quan said the special episodes and crossovers are what carried that show. Really? Because I feel like if we look up the, what is it? Which show had more viewers? I feel like we would be surprised. Y'all think we should look that up? Because I feel like Jimmy Neutron, let me see. Jimmy Neutron, what is that? The Nielsen box. Jimmy Neutron viewership. Okay, let's see. 4.3 million viewers. Most watched premiere on Nickelodeon. We don't need to talk about it. You got it. I don't even need to look up the Timmy Turner. You got it. I'm going to say y'all got it. Tap that like button. Tap the like button. See y'all, tap the screen. Let's get to 1K likes. We're almost there. Y'all are iconic. I love Ileana. Cartoon Network doesn't have nearly as much controversy as Nickelodeon and Disney. Yeah, now Disney does have the most, I feel like, controversy. Well, no. Nickelodeon and then Disney and then Cartoon Network. But Cartoon Network, they never had live shows. They never had people to, yeah. So I think that's probably why. So are you team Cartoon Network just because of that? Because they're not controversial? Because that's fair. That's valid. Leonardo said, making feel old talking this. Wait a minute. No, we can, if you want to throw it back, we can go to Hey Arnold. We can go to Josie and the Pussycats. I seen that on Boomerang. Okay, when I would watch Boomerang, that would come on. We can go back to Tom and Jerry. Leonardo, you're 20. Be quiet. Enough. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. Okay, we are all young in this chat. Retro said regular show, Adventure Time, Gumball are the big three of the 2010s. Regular show, Adventure Time, Gumball. Facts. I would agree with that. Gumball has a very cult following. Have y'all watched the new Gumball? Or is it a no? Because Gumball, I didn't know until I posted my video on Adventure Time and regular show. I didn't know the Gumball coalition was that strong. I didn't know. I didn't think y'all were 10 toes down for Gumball. I thought, initially I thought Teen Titans Go had a stronger fan base than Gumball. The way they be playing Teen Titans Go on Cartoon Network every 5 seconds, wouldn't you think that it had, I don't know, every time I turn on Cartoon Network, on live TV, the rare times I watch live TV, it's Teen Titans Go. Always Teen Titans Go. The way they be playing that show, you would think something's going on. Why they want us to watch Teen Titans Go so much? What's happening? I didn't watch the new Gumball, though. I love it. Liana said, no, I grew up on it. Gotcha. Retro and Mercury said Tom and Jerry is a timeless classic. Yeah, and not yet to Gumball. Yeah, Tom and Jerry when they did, now mind you, I wasn't the biggest fan of Tom and Jerry, but when nothing was on after school or staying home from school and you're sick, Tom and Jerry would be on. I'd be watching Tom and Jerry. I'd be locked in. And they had that little mouse and the duck. Those are my favorite characters. I need to change my profile picture to the mouse and the duck. Because he's... Oh, I'm just going to pack my bags. Nobody loves me. That duck was something else. And then the mouse, touche, pussycat. Oh, come on. Tom and Jerry was so cute. Quan said Teen Titans Go went on so long. We got Stockholm Syndrome accepted it. Quan, wait a minute. Quan, we here. We locked in. Because why was it on 24/7? And I'm thinking, I said, the rare times I did watch live TV, I'm thinking, are people actually, maybe it's the new generation. Maybe it's the kids. They really into this Teen Titans Go. I just couldn't understand. I wasn't laughing. They played it about 1,000 times. And I don't watch live TV that much. By the 1,000th time I watched Teen Titans Go, when I caught it, I said, oh, okay. I mean, it's kind of funny. They got me. No, it's definitely Stockholm Central. Because no way that's like when they play the songs on the radio and they're really trash, but it's like, so you listen to it so much that it's catchy and it catches, like, oh, that's what they did. Because they had me thinking everybody was obsessed with Teen Titans Go. Come to find out, we all just, okay. Tap that screen, so we can push this out to more people. Oh, y'all, 1.2K. Iconic. And every time I come on here, it's y'all. You're the reason. That's a Victoria song. You're the reason that I'm not afraid that you might be crazy. How about, y'all know what I'm talking about? That I love you. Okay. You either got it or you didn't get it. We either were locked in or it was fine. It was a moment. Kwan said it got so stupid and self-aware we just gave up on saying it's bad. At least I just accept, hey, that must be what the young folks like, is the new Teen Titans Go. Hey. Siphon X said Cartoon Network. Okay, Siphon, why? Why Cartoon Network? Because Nickelodeon definitely had SpongeBob, definitely had Avatar Last Airbender. Why? Matthew said, who do you think would win in a fight, Lois or Francine Smith? Who do y'all think, chat? Who would win? Family Guy Lois or... See, I'm not even equipped to answer this because it's Francine from American Dad. I didn't even watch American Dad. I don't think I'm equipped to answer this, chat. Retro said, I like Francine more, but Lois would clear. Okay. I'm going to go with Retro. He know what he talking about. Or she, I don't know. But they know what they're talking about. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going with Retro. I feel like she, Retro, what are you? All these pronouns. Retro know what they talking about. Terrell said, Francine Smith, Retro, any pronoun. We're inclusive over here. We're very inclusive, okay? We welcome all, okay? I'm a part of the LGBTQ ally, yeah. Leonardo, but also let me know, correct me if I'm wrong, seriously. Leonardo said, before I go, do you find it easy to stand up for yourself? Yeah? Chat, what do you think? Retro, I just say they. Okay, let's stick to they. Got you. E said PBS for show. Are you choosing PBS over Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon? Triple E. Why? Wait a minute. I need to know why. Terrell said Francine Smith's husband is a CIA agent, so I would hope so. She learned something. Terrell seemed like he know what he talking about. Terrell, welcome. Yes, I'm glad you're back. Mecca agreed, said overall or during a time period. For the Francine thing, I don't know. It's up to you. What do you think? What do you think? Because I haven't even seen American Dad, so I'm not even equipped to answer, to be honest. Terrell said Cartoon Network had the majority of better shows. I would say if we're doing quantity, facts. Remember to tap that screen. Let's get to 2K likes, y'all. Let's get to 2K likes. Darth Wang said Nickelodeon for the win. Okay, why? Why, Darth? Why? Retro said, did you watch Naruto when it was on Cartoon Network? Absolutely. I was in Naruto heavy, deep. Like when Naruto got cut off or the Shippuden came on, I was watching Shippuden on those sites, if you know what I mean. On those sites. Anyways, Leonardo said American Dad or Family Guy. I'm choosing Family Guy every time. Every time I'm choosing Family Guy. Why? Family Guy was funny. I've seen 1 or 2 episodes of American Dad, and I don't don't know. That the best part was the alien, and he didn't hold me that long. I don't know. What y'all think? Smokey Jones said depends on the time period, and if we mean cartoons or live action. Okay, give me your take. Give me your live action take. Give me your cartoons take. Because if we're going live action, I'm standing 10 toes for Nickelodeon on live action. If we're going just cartoons, yeah, Cartoon Network puts up a big fight because Cartoon Network live shows were butt cheeks. So, oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift. Welcome, Bailey. Yes, more girls. We need more girls in the chat. We need more girls in the chat. Please, come. Welcome. Junior said, Junior said, what are your favorite sitcoms? What is your dream career? Dream career, writer, author. That's it. That's all I wanted to do since I was in elementary school. That's my whole life. Like, that's the one thing I need to leave behind is my books, my writing. That's the reason I breathe, literally, to write books. And I've been writing books since elementary school. So, yeah. That is the dream career, to do that. Just write books. Full time. More comedy, murder mysteries, you know what I mean? Also, what are my favorite sitcoms? Okay, sitcoms. Boom, Martin. You remember Martin and Gina? Okay. Tommy Pam Cole? Yeah. And the Parkers. Martin and the Parkers are tied, for sure. Living Single is up there. So I'd be like Martin, the Parkers, Living Single. In that order. George Lopez, honorable mention. The Nanny, honorable mention. And what am I missing, chat? What am I missing? Any iconic sitcoms? Let me know. Let's see. Terrell said facts. Everybody be forgetting Disney had some shows too. Disney had shows. Now Disney had Hannah Montana. Disney had Proud Family. Disney had Kim Possible. Disney had That's a Raven. Disney had some good live shows. Cartoons, no contest. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, hands down. But yeah, Disney did have some really good live shows. For Sunny with a Chance, Jessie. What was Demi? Demi had her. Was that Sunny with a Chance? What was the one with the girl babysitting folks? Was that Jessie? I'm missing another iconic one, aren't I? But Disney had a lot of live shows. Hannah Montana. Did I say that already? Bean, yes. Hey, Jessie. We here. We locked in, Bean. We locked in. Yes. Disney had some really good ones. And not to mention their movies, obviously, High School Musical, iconic, that Cheetah Girls, all that good stuff. Like, we can't sleep on Disney. Live shows. Cartoons, Kim Possible ain't holding nothing on any of these shows from Cartoon Network. And I don't even think Kim Possible can touch any of the lowest tier shows on Nick. Well, it's probably better than Fanboy and Chum Chum. Probably a little bit better. What y'all think? Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other. Yes, I love that. See, y'all making me forget my Stitch. Uh-oh. Let me hope for the... Okay, I got it. Big Boy Bear said, hello. Terrell said, I meant cartoons because people... be forgetting they got some cartoons too. Yeah. So, okay, Disney cartoons. What do we got? Disney cartoons. Tap that screen. We need to get to 2K likes, y'all, to push us out some more. Yes, tap that screen. Retro Mercury said Fanboy and Chum Chum was overhated. To be honest. Wait, overhated is crazy. You know what? It did receive slander. It did receive the utmost slander. I would even say I heard more slander for Fanboy and Chum Chum than I did for the Orange show with just the talking orange. So you might be onto something. It did receive a lot of, but I feel like Fanboy and Chum Chum, I liked it at first, but I don't think they had a story. I think it was all jokes and no story, and you can only tell so many obnoxious, loud, and I love a good, loud, obnoxious joke. Hey, what do you mean? Hey, I love a good, loud, obnoxious joke. But we can only scream and do so many times, you know what I mean? Retro, annoying orange. Yes, retro, yes. Annoying orange. Yes. Bailey's like, please don't remind me. Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other. Quan said Fanboy and Chum Chum equals background noise. Yes, that's exactly what kind of show it was. Fanboy and Chum Chum was a show you put on when nothing else was on, or when you needed a good background show. Because Annoying Orange would have been a bad background show. I never even watched Annoying Orange, to be honest. Like, that's how bad it was. Like, I gave it a clip, like a few seconds. Yes, thank you for liking the live. Yes, got you. Thank you. Tap that screen. Let's get to 2K likes, y'all. We got to be there. We gotta, yeah, just like that. You're doing it. Kwan said Annoying Orange was a thing. Yes, it was, and people actually liked that show. People liked Annoying Orange, and I'm like, what's the show? What are we doing? It's just an orange talking. I was very confused. Yeah. I was very confused. I didn't know what was happening. Bean said I couldn't stand Fanboy and Chum Chum. Fanboy and Chum, yeah, Big Boy Ben said retro, Ren and Stimpy. Okay, so yeah, Fanboy and Chum Chum was annoying, for sure. But I feel like Ren and Stimpy, I feel like the 90s annoying shows. So like, okay, now let me do real time. Let me do real time in the chat so I can see y'all coming in. Here's what I'm gonna say. Ren and Stimpy, and Cow and Chicken were the annoying 90s shows of that time. And like our time, like later 2000s, like Fanboy and Chum Chum, Annoying Orange became those annoying shows. But notice like the 90s shows were more explicit, if you know what I mean. If you watch Ren and Stimpy, you know what I'm talking about. Or if you watch Cow and Chicken. I don't know. What do y'all think? Mr. X said this is some of the 90s cartoon had yes, the gross out humor. Yes, that's what I was hinting. Yes. Thank you for putting that into words. It was, and maybe it's just not my time. It wasn't my time. I couldn't get into it, the Ren and Stimpy stuff. And like my sisters would watch it and they liked it. And I'm just like, this is creeping me out, y'all. I don't know. Retro said, what was that show with the puppets at the fast food joint? The puppets at the fast food joint? Yeah. Retro saying, what was the show with the puppets at the fast food restaurant? The puppets. Big Boy said, which one with the cats? Mr. Meaty? Let me look up Mr. Meaty, because wait a minute. Because if Mr. Meaty is what I'm thinking, y'all. Yeah, the animation on Mr. Meaty makes me uncomfortable. Why would you make me look that up? Ew. Why do they look like that? Oh my gosh. Bando said, where you been, my favorite TikToker? Hi, Bando. Welcome. You know what? Life been life, and life told me to life back, so I've been life. So me and life been, you know what I mean? And so up goes down, and you know what? Yeah. In that, yeah, for sure. Glad you're back, Bando. I'm back. You're back. We're back. But no, that Mr. Meaty was gross. Tap that like button, tap the screen, y'all, so we can push this out to more people. Because I know Bean Fritter said it is so gross. Okay, you get me, because that made me uncomfortable. That made me so uncomfortable to look up Mr. Meaty. And if you don't know what Mr. Meaty is, look it up. And if 3D animation drawn weird, it's like Jimmy Neutron animation, but clay, but they drawn like, see, just thinking about it making me itch. See, I don't... Retro said stay curious. Retro said they're puppet. See, I don't like that. I'ma stick with my puppet, Mr. Boogly. I'ma stick with Boogly, because Boogly ain't that ugly. Mr. Meaty, the people was ugly. Bean said, I never liked it since it first came out. Bando said, I love Mr. Meaty. The tapeworm episode creeped me out as a kid. See, why is it creeping you out? See what I mean? The animation alone is creeping me out. And you're saying the one episode creeped you out. And tapeworm says enough. It tells me everything I need to know about Mr. Meaty. And that all my suspicions were correct. Okay? That's what that's telling me. Retro said, did anyone else not react to Return the Slab? Not react? That was horrifying. If you didn't okay. remember the Return the Slab episode from Courage the Cowardly Dog when he was like, return the slab or face the consequences? That episode, that was scary. What do you mean didn't react? See, now, Chad, I'm worried about y'all. Because what do you mean? What are you trying to say? I was terrified. Courage the Cowardly Dog actually terrified me as a kid. Like, I would have nightmares watching Courage the Cowardly Dog because why was everything so dark and gloomy? Terrell said Return the Slab is not scary. Okay, see, y'all want to play these Telltale Reindeer games like I'm crazy. Return the Slab? Retro said, I had a rough childhood. Oh, Lord. You and me both, Retro. No, I'm just kidding. But no, that would make sense where your lived experience would be desensitized to a meager cartoon. So that would make sense. I was genuinely horrified of that episode. Of Courage in general. Everything seemed so dark. And then the fox. You remember how the fox was? Man, I wish I could pull that up. That fox was spooky, y'all. Bean said, I would watch Courage, but looking back on it. Matthew, thank you for liking. Tap that screen. Yes. So we can push this out to more people. Oh, goodness, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I would watch Courage, but looking back on it, always had a sense of dread to it. I don't know how to explain. Yes, it was giving low vibrational at the cookout. Very low vibrational. I don't know. Courage, something was going on. Something, I don't know. Eastside said the Fox episode. Oh no, it skipped. The Fox episode was my favorite. See, Eastside, I'm worried about you. Eastside, how are you doing? Is everything all right at home? You good? Y'all who were like, oh, the Courage didn't scare me. How are y'all? Let's check in. Let's check this. You know, school's starting back up and I'm a teacher. So, like, let's talk about it. How do you feel? Like, do you guys feel safe? How are we doing tonight, you know? Let me get back in. Let me get into teacher mode real quick. Let's start off with a short journal prompt to assess our emotions tonight. Let's make sure we're all good with the Courage the Cowardly Dog. Make sure everything's good at home. Retro said healing my childhood self. Yes! Let's heal. We come to this chat to heal and have fun and to laugh, okay? That's what we need to do. Terrell said somebody on Twitter just shared like the whole first season, I think. Really? Of which one? I think I missed it. Matthew said, dang, you're a teacher. I bet you're an awesome teacher for real. What grade you teach? Thank you! Oh my gosh! Yeah! I think my students would say so. I think some of them. Some of them might not say so. Depending on their grade. Yeah. Kwan said, remember the Problem Solvers? It was so ugly. Wait, Problem Solvers? I don't remember that. What was that? Bean said, did y'all watch Billy, Mandy, or Ed, Edd n Eddy? We watched both. What do you mean? What do you mean, or, Bean? We watched both. Now, which one did we prefer? Are we thinking Billy and Mandy, or do we like Ed, Edd n Eddy better? If you ask me, Bean, I'm going to go with, my initial instinct is to say Ed, Edd n Eddy because I watch Ed, Edd n Eddy more than Billy and Mandy, to be honest. Like, if I'm being honest, if I'm being the honest I can honestly be, subconsciously, honestly, I would say Ed, Edd n Eddy, for sure. Jermaine said, I like Ed, Edd n Eddy more. Yeah! I feel like I laughed more with Ed, Edd n Eddy. Like, if we compare Billy and Mandy to Ed, Edd n Eddy, Billy and Mandy might have been more... I'm finding it. Help me find it, chat. Billy and Mandy might have been more... Retro said, Billy and Mandy was more niche. Okay, Retro, yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with what Retro said. Yeah, let's go with that. Plomo DVD said Billy and Mandy was better. Okay, why? Why? Because I know it's not because you laughed more than Ed, Edd n Eddy, so there must be another reason why you like Billy and Mandy better. Bailey, yes, Bailey! The physics of Ed, Edd n Eddy was funnier. The physics? Oh, what, like how they like... some of that, the jawbreakers and stuff in their cheeks and stuff like that. Ed, Edd n Eddy was crazy. Retro said Billy and Mandy wasn't as consistent as Ed, Edd n Eddy. Plomo said Billy and Mandy was fire and more funny. Really? So you find it more funny? And see, that's why they say humor is subjective. And that's why y'all need to lock in with my comedy murder mystery book, because I want to hear from all of y'all. I know you're going to get a good chuckle out of my book. When I have to start, real quick aside, I do have to start edits this soon. So, like, pray for me, y'all. I gotta reread the whole book, but I get to post like my live reactions while I'm rereading the comedy murder mystery book, so I'm excited about that. So be on the lookout for my videos rereading my comedy murder mystery book and my reactions. Bando said Ed, Edd n Eddy clears Billy and Mandy, unfortunately. Okay, Bando, I think we locked in. I think we're here. But you know what? Let's analyze and break down the difference real quick, because I feel like Ed, Edd n Eddy humor is probably more loud and obnoxious and brash, right? And then you have the Billy and Mandy humor. I think Billy and Mandy humor is a bit more dry, a bit darker humor. So for the people who are, you know, into that. Also, I think Ed, Edd n Eddy has more physical humor, where they do things with their bodies and stuff like that. Matt Bailey said, or when Eddie ate a slide when there was a pebble in his shoe. See, yeah, crazy stuff like that. That's Ed, Edd n Eddy for you. Like, crazy stuff happening where, yeah, defying physics, exactly like you said, Bailey. Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other, too. Bean said, I didn't mean to make y'all pick one or the other. It's fine. It's fine. This is what it's all about, Bean. Okay, we just get in here. We just be. What you say? Oh, okay. Copy. No, got it. No, for sure. Jermaine said Mandy had that edge. Oh, Mandy, you didn't want to step to Mandy. Tap that screen. Let's get to 2K. Oh, we at 2K. Y'all, it's giving iconic. It's giving wow. It's giving who are they? The it people. That's what they are. The it boys and girls. Okay? At the it boys and girls club. The VIP members. Okay? Yeah, it's giving that. Y'all are on fire. Okay? Fire. Let's get to 3K likes. Okay, let's get back to it. The Plomo said, what about the evil con? Oh, wait. Before I forget the comment I just read, Mandy was crazy. Her parents, her mom and dad were scared of her. That's how you know Mandy was crazy. Mandy was on one. She had them bowing down to her, doing whatever she said. Mandy was beating people up, taking names later. Put Mandy in a fight with who? I know it's not, what is it? What's her name? From Jimmy Neutron, the blonde girl. Mandy's taking her out. Clean out. Retro said, Mandy beat Nigel Uno in the crossover. You see what I mean? I don't even remember that. There was a Billy and Mandy, Codename Kids Next Door crossover. I'm 100% sure I've watched it, but I don't remember that. That must have been a long time ago. Terrell said number 5. Okay, number 5 versus I don't know, Terrell. I don't know. Mandy was crazy. I think she was doing some things in that house. She was doing some seances or something. I don't know. I just don't know. Plomo said, nah, don't sleep on number 3. Wait. Bean Fritter said, I like the musical episode where the alien comes to Earth and has Billy collect brains for it. Ooh, see, we'd have to rewatch Billy and Mandy, because that's one cartoon I can't recall any specific episodes. You know, I can't. I know it was good. I know I laughed. I know Billy cracked me up. I just don't remember any specific episodes from Billy and Mandy. Quan said that's how you know Cartoon Network is better, because that's what everyone is talking about in chat. Easy. And normally I would stand behind SpongeBob and Nickelodeon, but it's a little hard when SpongeBob and Avatar are the only top contenders from Nickelodeon. It's hard to defend it. I'ma still ride behind my Sponge. Flomo said, nah, Nick clears, not gonna lie. Oh! Jermaine said Nick does have some heavy hitters. Okay, name them! Say their names. As Monique said, say their names. Or leave it on the playground. Yeah. Yeah, how about that? Where are we going with that? Huh? Say their names. Bando said never give up on SpongeBob. I'm never gonna give up on him. I'm gonna ride behind Nickelodeon. I see it, and I'm gonna close my eyes to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just, yeah, SpongeBob, yeah, you know, just like that, in that order. TGK said Fairly Odd Parents isn't a top contender. TGK, Parents was good. I just don't think it was iconic. I don't know. Because the fact that back in the day they would say Jimmy Neutron versus Fairly Odd Parents. Oh, I saw Dinkelberg in the chat. It went fast, but yes, Dinkelberg was iconic. I just don't know. I don't think Timmy Turner, I don't think Fairly Odd Parents was, but I did love the crossovers. And I wouldn't mind rewatching it like on our live. Oh, for the people who just came in or came in later, we are doing on Monday the first ever anime watch on live. So be here. See, let me get the date, y'all. Let me get the date. I got it. Y'all are prepping me for going back to school. Monday, July 14th, okay, 2025, Monday, July 14th. Be on the lookout on my story for the time. We're doing a live cartoon watch on Monday, July 14th. And we're going to vote in the chat on that day. So be there. Get there early, okay? Get there so you can throw it on, you know what I'm saying? Trapstar said, I'm not going in the corner today. Trapstar, yes, I love y'all are back. Oh my gosh, you, Terrell. Like the fact that I can name y'all's names, that's how you know we're like locked in. Because I remember like Bailey, Jassy, like I remember Band, like y'all's, when I see y'all's names, I'm just like, oh yeah. That's when I'm like, oh yeah, we're locked in. We're locked in. And I better see y'all on Monday, July 14th for this first cartoon watch. We're going to pick a cartoon. We're going to watch it on live. So yeah. Oh, we got to 2.4K. Yes, tap that screen, y'all. Y'all are doing amazing. And see, that's why we're here. And when we're here, nobody can get between us. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, tap that. Tap that screen. Let's get to 3K likes. Jermaine said TMNT was on Nick. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I remember that show. We weren't really into that. But, yeah, I think a lot of boys, like, were heavy into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Retro said, what's your favorite classic horror movie? No. Uh-oh, it jumped. No paranormal films. Classic horror? I'm scared of Courage the Cowardly Dog, Retro. What? Let's calm down, sit down, hold on. Calm down, sit down, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, let me try to think. My favorite, y'all remember, does Goosebumps count? Does Goosebumps count? Can I say Goosebumps, Retro? What's y'all's favorite horror movie? Retro said no. First of all, that Slappy episode scared the crap out of me. Okay, that scared the jeepers out of me. Ooh. Something about them dummies. Something about the dummies. Just, ooh. Bailey said Goosebumps is elite. Okay, Bailey, see? Bailey gets me. See, Bailey, me and Bailey were here, and see, y'all just gotta catch up. Retro said Candyman. Quan said nope. Pando said Goosebumps never miss. Candyman, I've never seen Candyman, but I heard it was scary. Isn't that, that's Stephen King, no? No? Jermaine said Courage was braver than me. You know, Courage was 10 toes down. He lived in Gotham City, and he still found the courage. Hello. Clock that T. Terrell said Scary Movie 1 because it's a horror comedy. Okay, see, and I can get behind, well, see, no, I can't, because that scared me too. But comedy in it makes it a little less scary for me. You know what I mean? So good picks. Retro said Goosebumps was fire, but not scary. Okay, Retro, I'm gonna answer you. Okay, this is what we gonna do. If I had to say the scariest movie, or my favorite scary movie, I would say, see, the first one that comes to mind is Grudge, but I didn't like that one. That one was too scary. Did y'all watch Grudge with the girls? Was like, did y'all watch that one? That was so scary. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other. Yes. Tap that screen. Bando said Dawn of the Dead, the remake for me. Bean said, yes, you watched The Grudge. Was that scary? Was that not scary? Dawn of the Dead, I have not seen Dawn of the Dead, Bando. Is that, see, I don't even want to look it up. Y'all aren't going to get me. No, sirree. Retro said, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Y'all are funny. And Bailey said, mummies freak me out because why are you real? Yes. Okay, mummies or zombies? Which one's scarier? If we're going scarier, people watching me on YouTube, I'm knitting because I'm doing a knitting chat. They probably like, where are the needles at? Hey, 1, 2, 3, XYZ. I'm going. So y'all want me to be in a sweatshop. Y'all want me to be a machine. I'm going as fast as I can. Mr. Exit, I'm not a fan of horror. It's not for me. Yeah, same. Anytime when I was a kid, we watched horror movies, I'd have to turn on Barney immediately after. I'm dead serious. I'd make them put on Barney, or I'd put on Barney, or SpongeBob, and then I'd go to sleep. Yeah. That's a little tidbit. Bailey said zombies. Zombies is worse than mummies. So everybody's saying zombies. Okay, yeah. I would say so. I feel like a mummy, because which zombies? Wait a minute, which zombies are we talking about, chat? Because if we're talking about the ones in World War Z versus the ones in I Am Legend versus like the slow ones like back in the day zombies, because I can outrun the old zombies. The new zombies on Train to Busan, when they can climb stuff, I'ma just lay down. We ain't outrunning no Train to Busan zombies. Retro. Okay, yeah, zombies over. I agree with y'all, chat. Zombies over mummies any day. I'm with y'all. Bailey said, "Give me Shaun of the Dead zombies, please and thank you." Were they slow, Bailey? Because if so, we got a chance, Bailey. We gonna get out of there. We gonna make it. Bean said, "The ones in Dawn of the Dead remake sprint." See, I just lay down. Hey, I get it. Because I'm not about to sit up here and run for my life, and now you chasing me, and then you bite me in the back. No, we're not gonna play those little Tattletale Reindeer games. No. Oh, Bailey said they're so slow. Okay. Yeah, good. That we gonna make it, Bailey. Michi said the World War Z zombies were superhero. When I tell you, when I seen that movie, them and the I Am Legend zombies, Train to Busan zombies too, we're not, chat. We're not. We gotta just lay down. We could try to take a couple out, but, when they can start swimming and climbing and doing all that, how? Retro said track stars for real. Yeah. Okay. And if you watch my new video that came out on YouTube, the Jenga, play Jenga with me, so go watch that if you haven't already. I say I was on the track team, because I was on the track team, but I was really slow. So, yeah, we not gonna make it, chat, in those types of zombies. Bailey said, Train to Busan zombies. I'm hopping off the track. Bailey, we gotta just hold hands and jump and pray at that point. Ain't no way I'm busting out a window. It's just not gonna happen. Retro said Jenga or Jenga. Jenga. The blocks, Jenga. Bean said, y'all seen It Follows? What's that? Bean, is It Follows, is that a zombie movie? Is that what's that? What's It Follows? You know what? Let me just look it up. See, when you don't know something, Jay, you just gotta look it up. That's actually a pet peeve of mine. When somebody don't know something and then they ask me questions but I'm a teacher, so it happens a lot. But I just be like, look it up. Okay, after sleeps with her new boyfriend the first time, fatal curse passed from. Oh my goodness, what is this? See, and that's the last time I look up something scary for y'all. No, I haven't seen It Follows. Terrell. Yes, thank you, Terrell. Yes, I have a video on YouTube, Truth or Dare, and I'm playing Jenga. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's on my comedy YouTube. But I am going to post a new video on my poetry channel soon, so I'm excited about that. So y'all probably see some more poetry videos on my TikTok too. Quan said It Follows. Oh, crazy. And see, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't need nothing like that. I got to go clear my search history. I got to go to church on Sunday now. Y'all really getting me now. We need to switch to Barney topics. Bean said, oh, Midsummer was pretty. Oh my goodness. Vando said, I'm using someone as a shield. I'm sorry for the zombies. Yo, I was getting caught up on Squid Game, and I'm not gonna, if you're not caught up, I'm not gonna spoil it. But yeah, let's just say people using people as shields. Season 3 is crazy if you haven't seen Squid Game. And even watching Squid Game, I have to watch it during the day. I can't watch Squid Game at night. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm not lying. I'm telling y'all for real what's going on. And what's going on is this. speaking of Barney, they're doing a dark Barney movie. See, and I've heard about that. They need to stop. Barney does not need to be made. Yes, thank you for tapping the screen. Tap that screen, tap that screen. Let's get to 3K likes. Barney does not need to be remade, okay? Leave him in all his good essence and glory as a child-friendly hero, okay? Bando said, I only watch scary movies in the morning. No, Bando, we're here. Because what are we doing? We're not going to play these reindeer games. It's not Christmas yet. Terrell said, didn't they have a dark Winnie the Pooh? Yes, and I'm thinking something's going on. Because why they keep trying to put out trying to taint our peoples like that? Our good childhood peoples. Why? What's up with that? Terrell said, watch Alice in Borderland. Oh, that don't even sound right. Terrell said, what, Squid Games? Squid Games is not scary. Squid Games scares me. That's how you know. When I tell you, I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I'm telling y'all what's going on, and what's going on is what's going down, and what's going down is what's going on. I'm saying. But yeah, I feel like I missed a ton of comments in the chat earlier about part 2. So if I missed your chat, just like throw it back in there, like your comment, because it jumped a lot. Quan said, I think it's going to be based on the Barney actor. Who was, oh man, see, and I don't have time to watch that. I need to watch happy stuff. Give me some happy stuff. You know what? They don't make comedy movies. I was just saying this the other day when I was on the phone. They don't make comedy movies like that anymore. And I don't know why. Why aren't we making happy movies? Why is it all kind of sad movies? What's up with that? What's the last happy movie y'all saw? What's the last funny comedy? I can't even think of one. Well, I rewatch old ones, but like I'm talking about like new ones, you know? Quan said all the comedy movies go to streaming. Oh, see? And that's why I think comedy is so subjective. So it's good when they like mix it with other things, right? Like if you put a comedy with a romance, you mix it and you can kind of get away with, because people love, romance is the #1 selling genre. So people eat that up. So you can kind of get away with things more. But when it's just straight comedy, yeah, I feel like it might be hard. Maybe that's why it's going straight to streaming. Bando said Grown Ups is my comfort happy movie. Yes! Yeah, I love that. Tell me what are your comfort movies? Thank you, Bando. You put that so eloquently. I love that. What are your comfort happy feel-good movies? Like something that makes you just laugh. Because for me, Grown Ups, I see that a lot on Netflix. I haven't seen Grown Ups. I know! I haven't seen it. But I have, for me, I put on Finding Nemo. That should come as no surprise to y'all. Finding Nemo is my favorite movie of all time. So, yeah, that's my comfort movie. Bailey said School of Rock. Oh, with, Jack Black. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Quan said Surf's Up. Oh, yes. See, y'all are making me happy. Yes. Jermaine said One of Them Days was funny. Oh, that's with, Keke Palmer and SZA, right? I didn't see that one. Was it good? Was it like, because I heard it came out on a bad day. Like it didn't get the best push. Was it around Valentine's Day or something? Like it didn't come out at the best time, like Hollywood wise. And so, yeah, I know it went to streaming relatively quickly. So I don't know, but I didn't watch One of Them Days. Quan said Deadpool and Wolverine technically. Oh no, wait. Oh, okay. Terrell said Encanto was for a minute, but I think Infinity War probably. I haven't seen Encanto, but I did love We Don't Talk About Bruno song. That was the song. Remember 2020, when did that come out? A few years ago, right? It was everywhere on TikTok. Everywhere. It was almost as big as the Un Snavi all night. You barely even danced with me. Don't make me laugh. I've been trying all night. You've been shaking ya for like half of the heights. Real nice. You barely give me a chance all evening. What? Do I get another dance? I'm leaving Vanessa. It was almost as big as that. Y'all remember that? That was peak, right? Like everybody was making a video to that sound. And then when Bruno, We Don't Talk About Bruno, everybody was making a video. And I still, to this day, I played that. It is on my musicals playlist. I love We Don't Talk About Bruno. Terrell came out in 2021. Okay, yes. Okay, thank you. 2021. Peak right there. Jermaine said, I find comfort in both Spider-Verse movies. Oh, nice. Is that with Miles Morales, right? I've never seen, y'all know I'm not big on superheroes, but yeah, that nice, right? Because I heard they're getting a sequel. No? Like, that's how good it is? It's very popular. Michi said, my comfort movie is Shrek. Oh, okay. Let's talk about it, Michi. Michi, lock in. Shrek 1 or Shrek 2? You said Shrek. But Shrek 1 or Shrek 2? Now, chat, this is a question for all of us. Chat, we need to, classes in session. Which Shrek was better, Shrek 1 or Shrek 2? The only wrong answer is Shrek 3. Which Shrek is better? Jermaine said, yes, Miles Morales, and they're working on a third one. Okay, yeah, I know it was really popular. So, yes, I love that. I love that. Terrell said, who knows, Shamik Moore messing stuff up. Oh, I heard about that, T. I heard about that. And that's why we like to respect people, women's, and all people's boundaries in space. Because, yeah, I've seen some clips of him, and yeah, spooky. Like, no. Bando said Shrek 2. I'm sorry. Okay. Bando. No, we're here. We're here. I think so too. I think Shrek 2 is the best Shrek. Personally. And we're going to get into it. We need to talk about reasons. This is such a good topic. Michi said 1. Okay, why? Why? Because, okay, me and Bando, we need to come up with reasons on why Shrek 2 is the best. Why is Shrek 1 the best? Is that pure nostalgia because it was the OG Shrek? Or do you think it was funnier? But you know, see, I be skipping. I don't really like to watch season 1s and stuff like that. Bailey said love both, but if I had to pick Shrek 2, Shrek 2 had the songs, man. Shrek 2 had the songs. Shrek 2 had the action, the I need a hero scene when with the Muffin Man and the, like, what? Come on. Bean said I couldn't pick. Valid. You can opt out. That's fair. That is fair. Oh, it skipped, y'all. Mr. Somebody said Shrek 2 is the best. Okay, see, we're locked in. Jermaine said Shrek 1, but it's very close. Okay, see, why my peoples? Why are we going Shrek 1? I'm just curious. Bando said Toy Story is better than Frozen. No, we don't even need to discuss that. That's facts. Everybody knows that. That's not news. That's 1 + 1 = 2, you know? Yeah, Mr. X said Shrek 2, but the first movie was iconic too. No, yeah. Shrek 1 was good. Shrek 1 was iconic. I think Shrek 2, it just had more action. Oh, my hair is stuck to my lip gloss. Shrek 2 just had more action to me, and like the way the pacing was and everything. I think it just, yeah. But you could say that for Toy Story 1 versus Toy Story 2. What y'all think? T. Remember to tap that screen. We're almost to 3K likes. Y'all are killing it tonight. Yes, I love it. The chat skipped. So Bailey said thanks to Jennifer Saunders as fairy godmother. Yes, she was singing that song. I Need a Hero. I would replay that. You know, back in the day, you had to record it. I'd record it and play it over and over and over and over and over. Yes, that scene was everything. And then the pussycat, when he jumped and he was like, go on, go without me. And then he was like, oh, come on. What do you mean? Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other. Yes. Beanfurter said, I think so. I love the music in Shrek 2 though. No, facts. I think Shrek 2, wow. Terrell said, I don't remember what Shrek 2 was about. Oh, Terrell, you know what? Neither do I. Someone remind me and Terrell, because I remember she had to get married and they poisoned Shrek, right? Okay, the chat jumped. Jermaine said, I like Toy Story 1 the most. Bailey said Toy Story 2 was better. Jesse was a great addition. Ooh, this is a good one, y'all. Toy Story 1 or Toy Story 2? Terrell said Toy Story 1. Oh my gosh. Yo, okay. I'm gonna put mine, I'm gonna throw mine in, and I'm gonna say Toy Story 2, but just know this. Anytime we have one of these, like 1 versus 2, for me, it's probably always going to be 2. 1 is like exposition, setting the scene, rising action, and I think 2 just takes, like, catapults. We know the characters, we know what's the baseline foundation of the story. So for me, it's probably always go minus Finding Nemo. No, Finding Dory. No. Finding Nemo will always be my favorite movie ever, and it's iconic and amazing, and Finding Dory was just okay. Finding Nemo. Finding Dory. I still watched it though. Bando said no Finding Nemo slander. Exactly. No Finding Nemo slander will be tolerated. Okay. Finding Nemo was iconic. It's my favorite movie. I've watched it over, I don't even want to exaggerate, at least 400 to 500 times. Like, I've seen that movie so much throughout my lifetime, and I still rewatch it very often. I love Finding Nemo. Terrell said, that's fair. Don't remember nothing about Finding Dory. Good. It's nothing to remember. It's nothing to remember. She finding her raggedy parents. And they're somewhere in an aquarium in Australia or something. I don't know where they were. Or maybe it was I don't know where they were. You know what I mean? It's nothing good. Michi said, I didn't even bother to see Dory. Yeah, it's nothing to see. It's nothing to see, really, you know? You know what I mean? It's just like X plus 1 equals 3,000. Doesn't make sense. Decent movie to watch, but just like, eh. Bando said Monsters, Inc. in my top 5. And then Bailey said also Monsters, Inc. is better than Monsters University. I'm sorry. Ooh, T, I'm out of this one. I'm out. Why? I haven't seen Monsters. What? I thought you said, oh, okay. No? I haven't seen Monsters. Okay, hear me out, because what you're not going to do. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I just wasn't into Monsters, Inc., to be honest. That's it. I don't know, I just didn't get into it. My sisters like Monsters, Inc. I just didn't see the appeal. I don't know. I don't really have a reason other than it just didn't sit in my spirit right. It just didn't, it wasn't in here. I didn't feel it energetically. I did watch Monsters University. Does that count? Bando said, no. It's like, I feel like we're on, like, Lion King, and then I'm falling, and you're like, duh, like Scar. Now we're just like, no. You gotta watch Monsters Inc. Michi said, nah, Monsters University doesn't count. I was forced to watch Monsters University too, so I honestly wouldn't even have watched it otherwise. Yeah. Terrell said Lion King had the songs for real. Deception, disgrace, dum 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 some deception and outrage for shame. Y'all remember that? Yeah, Lion King had the soundtrack. He is not one of us. Matthew said, oh gosh, what are all these questions? Matthew, you just gotta roll with what the chat says. It's too many questions. Wait a minute. Let's calm down, sit down, wait a minute. And Bailey said they really made him feel terrible. Wait, who? Y'all see Mike's new car? Wait, see, I'm lost in the chat. Y'all lost me. Oh my goodness. I'm on YouTube. I'm supposed to be knitting, y'all. See? I blame TikTok. Y'all are confusing me. Enon Jinjuez said, I'm more of a Nicktoons kid. The new gen of Cartoon Network doesn't do it for me. Okay, why? Why a Nicktoons kid? I can understand the new, stuff. Same. But what did Nickelodeon do? Or Nicktoons? You said Nicktoons specifically. So what did Nicktoons do for you that Cartoon Network didn't do for you? Eno Singuez, and let me know. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. JJ said, yo, who remembers Wally? So you're gonna love this one. I didn't watch Wally either. So Did I need to watch WALL-E? Is that one like Monsters that I needed to watch? Or like now? Xavier said, didn't Nicktoons have Danny Phantom? Yeah, Nickelodeon had Danny Phantom. Yeah. Did you like Danny Phantom? Yo, Danny Phantom was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. It was designed to view a world unseen. He's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. When it didn't quite work, his folks, they just quit. Then Danny took a look inside of it. It was a great big crash. Everything just changed. His molecules got all rearranged. Phantom Finn, when he first woke up, he had realized he had snow white hair and glowing green eyes. He could walk through walls, disappear, and fly. He was much more unique than the other guys. It was then that he knew what he had to do. He had to stop all the ghosts that was coming through. He's here to fight for me and you. He's gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. Gonna catch them all because he's Danny Phantom. Gonna catch. Come on, Danny Phantom. Y'all don't know nothing about Danny. What y'all know about Danny Phantom? Mind you, if I had to rate Danny Phantom, it wouldn't be an A show. But, yeah. Jay just said, okay, you know the whole theme song. I'm telling you, that was a good, I know good theme songs. I got them theme songs. Give me a good theme song, I probably know it. I probably know it if it's good. I'm telling you, that Danny Phantom one was good. It was good. Okay. Yes, I love y'all are talking. Yes. Talk to each other. Yes, I'm lost in the chat, and if I feel like YouTube, if I get off here one more time and I'm not knitting, they're gonna be like, they're gonna watch it over and be like, what? How is this a knitting live and she ain't knitting? Excuse me. Y'all remember that commercial? Excuse me. I'll just catch up with y'all. She should have won, but Izzy was my favorite. Ooh, I think y'all are talking about Total Drama Island. Xavier said best SpongeBob episode has to be Graveyard Shift. No, facts. Well, hold on. Definitely a top 5. What about the chocolate episode? No. What about the chocolate episode? What? Matthew said, excuse me, princess. Is that from Phineas and Ferb? Bailey Band Geeks. See, I feel like that's the number one answer I hear when people say, like, what's your favorite SpongeBob episode? They usually say Band Geeks. That's like the number one episode. Uh-oh. I don't know. Terrell said, I don't know, but it's up there with the Tattletale Strangler. The Tattletale Strangler is actually my favorite episode ever. Like, that the whole episode was just hilarious. Just hilarious. He's the bodyguard, the cleats and the corneas, the littering, and everything was so spot on. The timing, impeccable, iconic. That's my favorite, but I know a lot of people don't. They're not locked in Terrell, like with the Tattletale Strangler episode. Bando said best SpongeBob episode was when they discovered a pencil. Oh, Doodlebop. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I feel like that was the same episode, because you know they did 2 mini episodes in one episode. I feel like that was the same episode as Weestar. What was her name? The horse, the seahorse he caught. Oh my gosh. Junie, Jessie, Jamie, Beth, Mystery. I'm done. Yeah, I'm leaving. It's good night. And good night and good day and farewell and good night. Thank you. Thank y'all. Xavier, Mystery, Bailey, Mystery. Okay, gotcha. Xavier said, girl. No, Xavier, come back. I was close. I said Bethany. It ends in an E. Bethany. D. Bailey said, we saw Mystery. I'm dead. Tap that screen. We're almost at 3K likes. Matthew said, where's Mr. Krabs? What are you talking about? I am Mr. Krabs. Is that the robot episode? And Bean said, Bean said, I like the ripped pants episode because of the song. Oh yeah, that's way back. Was that not season 1? That's like an OG episode. I love it. Xavier said, I'm like child. You're like child. Wait, oh my goodness. It be jumping, y'all. Mr. X said the perfume department. Not the Flying Dutchman episode when he was going to eat them. I'm screaming. Which stitch am I on? Oh gosh. Okay. Bando said Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob soul for a penny. Yes, I had to react. I had to react to that one. I was like, this is what it would be like if I, I was there. That was one of my SpongeBob skits. Like, why would you sell him and that's your best fry cook? And then somebody commented, like, that's his only fry cook. And I'm like, facts. Why would he say, actually, good point. Why would he do that knowing that's his only fry cook? Squidward can't fry. What's happening? Bad business. Bad business. Matthew said, do you like season 4 of SpongeBob at all? Probably. I stopped watching after 4. So, yeah. Up till 4. I think 4 had, if 4 had the hotel episode and the one where they did the medieval castle episode, I believe that's in season 4. So, yeah. Y'all remember Venganza for food? It said LOL. LOL. I hope you're laughing. I hope this whole live has been entertaining for y'all. For sure. Mr. X said a SpongeBob stream would be peak. Ooh. Should we do it on Monday? Should that be the show? The cartoon we watch for July 14th? Cartoon watch day? That'd be cool. Terrell said when Squidward was out of a job. Where are my stories? SpongeBob! Why aren't you in uniform? I would have had to slap Squidward. And I did a skit on that. What do you mean? What do you mean stories? Are his legs broken or something? No? What are we doing? What are we doing? Tap that screen, tap that screen. We're almost at 3K likes, y'all. We could do it. We could do it. Sloth said, I ain't have to turn off Cartoon Network for that. Worldwide Play Day, Cartoon Network on top. Wow, he really came in. You came in swinging, Sloth, because that was disrespectful. He said we didn't have that Worldwide Day of Play nonsense. But you know what? Isn't that a good thing? Isn't that a good thing they tried to do Worldwide Day of Play? No. It's like that. Y'all didn't want to go outside. Now, to be fair, we definitely stayed inside. We didn't go outside on that Worldwide Day of Play. We said, what is this foolishness? Good concept, but we definitely clicked over. They would have needed, for that to make sense, they would have needed all of it, Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon to be in on a Worldwide Day of Play. Then people would have actually went outside. Then we would have went outside. Otherwise, we're flicking to the next channel. What do you mean? Jermaine said, SpongeBob, imagination. I've got more imagination in one tentacle than you have in your whole body. K Money said, Cartoon Network all day. Ooh, why? Why, K Money? Why, K Money? Yeah. What's going on? Honey, yeah. I got some bread and toast and some honey. Yeah. And then you know what's funny? Yeah. I be like, what you doing? Talking crazy? And then you be like, oh, I ain't lazy. We talking about cartoons. Oh, Daisy. Yeah. Let me catch up in the chat. Oh my God. Bailey said Johnny Bravo was my guy. Oh, yes. Johnny Bravo was cool. I think he was ahead of before my time, so I didn't really get into Johnny Bravo. But when I caught it, I was like, wow, he's so cool. The show is, he's, yeah, do the monkey with me. Yeah. DJ Boo said, it's Cartoon Network and not even close. Not even close is crazy. It's not even close? Not even close? Teen Titans regular show Gumball. Oh, you came in listed. You said, I'm coming in with facts, receipts, and totals. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Can't argue with that. I'm screaming. Xavier said I had to. Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other. Xavier said I had to come back. SpongeBob episode when SpongeBob becomes the hall monitor. Oh, wasn't that season 1? That's a throwback. Belly said, oh my lad, do fromage. Dexter's Laboratory. Dee Dee, why have you come into my laboratory? Matthew said regular show and SpongeBob crossover would be fire. Yo, that's actually crazy. That would be crazy. That would be a little crazy. I think regular show does crazy stuff. I feel like a regular show Futurama crossover or a regular show Rick and Morty crossover, where they do crazy stuff. Regular show and Phineas and Ferb might even hit a little bit. But regular show, they go into the different dimensions and stuff. Terrell said, not enough shows to compete. Nationwide on your side says, let me see. Wait, where is it? Regular show is top 2 and it's not 2. Regular show is top 2 and it's not 2. Regular show is top 2 and it's not. Now, wait a minute. Now, either I'm reading that wrong or you put that wrong. Wait a minute. Regular show is top 2 and it's not 2. Are we just rhyming? Is that what we doing? Yeah. Bailey said, anyone remember Koliyoko? It was so good. Iconic. No, Aelita? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, for sure. Look how much I got done. Yo, are you kidding me? Odd was my favorite character from Koliyoko. Come on. This is so good for 1 hour. Y'all ain't gonna tell, and I was talking. Yeah. Get into it. Come on. That is so cool. And this time I made it like the proper length too. You know? You know what I mean? Yeah. Y'all get it. You get it. You get it. You don't get it? You get it, chat. Anyways. Alright, y'all. I have to go. Bailey said looks beautiful. I love the color. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, pink. Pink is my favorite color. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. DJ Boo said Billy and Mandy. Yes, I love y'all are talking to each other. It makes me so. We have just a little community. Thank you, Bailey, for the gift. You're iconic. So sweet. So sweet. I love the community. Like we're building cartoons, safe space, nostalgia, throwback community. It feels like. So. Yeah, I love this. I love this. I need us to lock in on Monday, okay? Remember, see, I got to do announcements. I'm locking in for school. July 14th on Monday. I don't know the time yet, so, like, I'll post that on my story. Uh-oh, I'm back. Oh, wait, okay. Real quick, I gotta go, but I don't know the time yet for Monday, the cartoon watch day, but I'll post it on my story, like day of, like morning of, or like the day before or something. So stay tuned for that. It'll be that night, Monday, July 14th, that night. Okay, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna watch something, a cartoon, a throwback. We're gonna watch one episode of something together. We gotta pick the funniest thing we can watch for our first cartoon watch. Mr. X said locked in for cartoon watch on Monday. Yes! Put it on the syllabus, y'all. Put it on your calendars and the agendas. Cartoon watch day. I gotta figure out how to set up all this stuff like I did for Mario Kart, so that'll be my task. But yeah, anyways, I will see y'all on Monday. Have a good day. I hope you laughed. Did y'all laugh? Did you at least chuckle while you were here? Did you chuckle? Did you laugh? Did you chuckle? Did you? Did you laugh? Did you chuckle? Maybe? Jermaine said, yes, I laughed. Okay, good. I did my job. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. We did something. Not the goofy laugh. Bailey said, this was a fun live. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad y'all were here. I'm memorizing y'all's names, too. You noticed that, too. Okay? And I'm usually bad with names. But I got y'all. I got y'all. Wow. I better see y'all Monday, too. And I call you up and be like, oh my gosh, you're back. Ah! Yeah, so anyways, I'll see you on Monday. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Stay iconic. Do all the things. Be productive. And laugh. Remember to laugh. Laughter is the best medicine. That's all we can do is laugh. Bye-bye.